Hello, I am Andrea Martinez and I am the moderator of the team.
My name is Maria Luisa.
And my name is Oscar.
The topic that we are going to analyze is the new representation of masculinities in TV shows. American TV shows have created new and different identities of masculinity, breaking traditional stereotypes that society had. This leads to the creation of intersectionalities, which are the combination of identities, modern family vision, such as
This topic is relevant to our personal lives because TV shows are part of the entertainment content that we as teenagers and millennials engage with on a daily basis. And the representations we see on those shows really make an impact in our lives, whether we realize it or not, since it makes us feel identified. This problem is important in our local context because our country, and even more our city, is very conservative and it has a concept of masculine wrong. This work is important because we can show people who don't know what masculinities are that these are not only based on men and how manly they are. Women also take part in this.
The Simpsons is a series of comedy that shows a funny way the ignorance and problems of the people. Its originality, the series has won 32 Emmys, 30 Emmy Awards, and a lot more awards. The series is original and sarcastical of working class life by the Simpsons family. Parodies American culture and society, television, and the human condition. What the show is trying to portray that show us the common mistakes of people, a bit exaggerated to see them in the form of comedy. That is the reason why The Simpsons still exists, because humans do not stop making mistakes. This show wants people to see all the failures that we as human beings have done, and how we see people based on their stereotypes. It also criticizes a lot of decisions or people of the past or even of the present, so that we realize how absurd things are.
The TV show Modern Family is an original piece that has won many awards, including an Emmy, a Guild, GLAAD, Golden Globe, and many others. It is considered original exactly because of what is trying to be proved in this work. The show is composed by a very particular family structure, including two homosexual dads who adopted a Vietnamese girl, a Colombian woman married to a man 30 years older than her, and a son-in-law that still has the soul and attitude of a child. The whole show is surrounded by the adventures of this non-traditional family and is narrated in a mockumentary style, where the characters sometimes speak directly to the camera. What the show is trying to portray is that we are evolving as a society, and we should break the conservative stereotypes and gender roles that have predominated for centuries, and that have always been shown in the public eye. Modern Family is one of the first shows that talk about a different perspective, mixing different and new traditions and new cultural identities. This show wants people to see that modernity is based on a new wave of changes that includes diversity as the main characteristic and in many forms, clearly seen in the family and the situations they face.
Another TV show that we are going to analyze is The Boy Meets the World. It's an American original TV show, only from the 2000s, and contains 7 seasons. The principal character is Cody Matthews, and during this TV show is present his daily life since middle school to until he gets married. It shows all of his failures and problems he has, and the objective of this TV show is to teach and show to male youths how life can not be that perfect as other TV shows or movie present to men. And some of all the awards it had won is the best show comedy, favorite television show, and best performance.
The Big Bang Theory is a show centered on 5 characters living in California. Leonard and Sheldon, both physicists at Caltech, who share an apartment. Penny, a waitress and aspiring actress who lives across the hall. And Leonard and Sheldon's similarly geeky and socially awkward friends and co-workers, Raj and Howard. The geekiness and intellect of the 4 men are contrasted for comic effect with Penny's social skills and common sense. The show has won several awards like TCA's, People's Choice Awards, an Emmy, and many more. This show wants to show a different perspective of men, in this case, nerdy or geeky.
Gilmore Girls is an American TV show that is about drama and comedy. It talks about the relationship between a single mother named Lorelai and her daughter Rory, who live on Stars Hollow, which is a small fictional town in Connecticut. They go throughout many things. The show talks about the struggles of family, love, educational problems. It is about many different topics. It doesn't have one specific. But throughout the show, it is noticeable that the difference between social classes, as Lorelai and her rich parents, Emily and Richard, and Rory being first on a normal high school and then getting on a privileged high school and then on jail. It talks about all the difficulties in this transition of environments. And one of the main points that the show has for society is to fight for what you want to accomplish in life, to not let that dream be a dream only. We can see this throughout Lorelai being, she separated herself of her parents because she wanted a different environment from them, and she accomplished it. And Rory dreamed all her life on going to a university, and she accomplished to do so. So also one of the things that this series has for us to learn is to rise up when things bring us down, and to not let anything of the situations make us think that things won't get better, because they will. The show has won several awards, but one of the main awards that they won were on 2000, which was the boom of awards, was the TCA for Outstanding New Program and the CW for Programming, but also the WB